Shu Shu Carrington. What's good, Shu Shu?
Yes, sir. I'm good. I'm good. Hey, Jahai, real quick. Fix the phone real quick so my live can see me while I'm, you know what I mean? Before I got my live, they got to see all of this festivities and everything.
I see you. All right, this Friday night, you're going up against Jose Argel.
Yeah.
I hope I pronounced that right.
I hope I pronounce his name right, too. Honestly, I don't want to pronounce his name because I don't want to get butchered for it. But
what's your thoughts on the fight?
You know, honestly, me, at this point right now, I feel like, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and do what I gotta do. I've been training really hard. This is the hardest training camp I've ever had, honestly. You know, doing a lot of different things, working out 3 times a day, running up these mountains every other day, and you know, putting a lot of work. Great sparring. I've been looking great all sparring, all camp, and I feel like at this point, you know, I'm just in a certain level right now where I feel like no one can stop me. But I know my opponent's gonna come in and do his thing, and because he's in shape. And I believe his last fight was a month ago, and you know, so he's still active. He's very active. I feel like, you know, it's gonna be a good fight, but I'm gonna make sure I come out with that dub.
This is looked at as a supposed another step up for you, right? It seems like you keep passing every test with flying colors. Do you feel like you have to constantly outdo your last performance?
No, I don't feel like I have to do that at all. I mean, you know, I'm gonna always make sure I put on a great performance, or like, you know, give it my all every time I step on the ring. But I don't feel like I'll try to like outdo my last performance, man. That's the main thing I was want to focus on, is getting them W's, do whatever I was, you know, trained to do, you know, for the last, you know, 6 weeks, and you know, just put on a crowd please performance, like I said before. Just make sure I impress the crowd, impress everyone, and that's about it. I don't be trying to like go out and just do anything and everything.
How was camp as a whole?
Say it again.
I said, how was camp as a whole?
Oh man, camp was great. Like I said, this is the hardest training camp I've had my whole career at this point right now. Like, I feel great. Like, there's certain things that I pushed myself with that I honestly didn't think I was even capable of doing, and I was doing it after a while with flying colors. So I know for a fact my opponent is not doing the things that I was doing in this training camp, and I'm ready to put in this work.
What's the biggest difference between training in Vegas and training in New York?
I feel like the biggest difference, honestly, is the altitude. It's a higher altitude out there in Vegas. I'm running up these mountains. There's not a lot of mountains coming up in these cities. So, you know, I have to travel like, you know, a few hours away to try to run up some mountains in New York State.
Yeah, upstate.
But, you know, no, in Vegas it's just a quick 45-minute ride from the Strip, and I'm hitting up Mount Charleston, 8,732 feet altitude.
Damn.
Yeah, I remember that because I run past the sign all the time. But yeah, running up that 5 miles incline every other day. The sparring out there is amazing. You know, you have so much work out there. Everybody that's anybody comes out to Vegas and spar, and you know, I'm getting all that work. It's just so much that Vegas has to offer you.
What about the weight cut?
Oh, the weight cut.
Because I know it's hot as shit.
Yeah, no, weight cut is easy. Weight cut is easy for me, even if it wasn't hot. Like me, I'm honestly, it's never an issue for me to cut weight because I'm on a plant-based diet. I've been on a plant-based diet for about 5 years now, and I feel actually the 23rd of my fight will be the anniversary of 5 years for me being on a plant-based diet. And I honestly feel like that is the main reason why it's easy for me to, you know, cut weight. And then on top of that, the heat in Vegas, it makes everything much easier.
Was that a big adjustment, going from eating meat to being a vegetarian?
Yeah, vegan. Vegan.
I'm sorry, vegan.
Yeah. And but yeah, no, big adjustment. It was very hard in the beginning. You know, I had a lot of withdrawals. I kept wanting to, like, you know, eat burgers and all the other stuff as well before too, but it's like now I've gotten myself to where I'm super comfortable with what I eat. You know, I make a lot of different foods, and I make sure that I'm always hydrated and everything like that. Like me being vegan or on a plant-based diet, I would say. I don't want to say that I'm vegan because I still wear like fur coats and leather belts and stuff like that. I can't, like, I don't want to say that. But yeah, I'm on a diet, and I honestly feel like that's made a big difference in my life. I'm much stronger, way more energy, faster, recovery, barely sick. It's a life-changing experience.
Prediction for this fight?
Crowd please performance. That's my prediction for this fight. I'm not predicting no knockout, but I will predict a W 100%. I'm not predicting. I'm actually, that's being stamped. That's certified. I'm getting a W. But yeah, I'm predicting a crowd please performance. And if the knockout comes, it comes. If it doesn't, just know that y'all gonna get, y'all gonna be very pleased for my showcase.
New York's gonna be in the building?
Oh yeah, of course, you know that. We crossed the water, man. You already know that. New York in the building, man. You already know, man. I got the whole New York coming in, whole Brownsville coming through the building and everything. We're gonna get real loud and ratchet for y'all. You already know.
All right. No,